before I do start, this will contain spoilers, but I'm not gonna sound like a whiny bitch. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit funny in some ways. Of course, if you didn't find it funny, then well, then so what? I'm gonna try to make myself laugh by comforting myself after this last chapter. What I'm gonna say, all I'm gonna say, if you like the ending, then fine. Like, I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not gonna hate on the ending. It's just, it wasn't what I expected. Like, I thought the ending, I think compared to what a lot of people expected, I think a lot of people expected it was going to be more tragic than this. I think. I'm not sure. But I think a lot of people thought the ending was going to be more tragic than it was. Of course, I'm not saying let everyone die. But I kind of didn't expect Eren to die like that. I actually did thought he would have lived, because we didn't. I do believe he did use the Warhammer Titan, but we didn't really see him use the Warhammer Titan that much. Like, he should have used the Warhammer Titan a bit more, but he didn't. So, I don't know, and in animes it's good to leave things unanswered. But I think in this case he left too many things unanswered, creating the case of people are still gonna argue. Like, for example, the father case. It's said to be the farmer. I don't believe the farmer. The child looks like a mix of freaking Eren and Historia. I don't know, that's just my opinion. You can have yours, whatever. I'm not gonna say the farmer's the father. It just didn't really make sense. Like, but for example, it would have been nice to get Eren and Historia's full convo of the pregnancy plan, and also what his answer would have been. That's at least one thing which we should have gotten. Also, Ymir's POV. Of course, I'm not gonna say the ending was bad. It felt rushed, but then again, it's the ending of a manga, which I'm pretty sure Isayama feels proud of himself. So I'm not gonna like disrespect him or his artwork, because Isayama is a good writer, and this manga has been going on for about 11 years, I believe. And of course, he probably feels really proud of himself. So I'm not gonna disrespect him or anything like that. This is the ending he chose, and this is the ending he chose. Just it wasn't what I expected. I thought it would have been a bit more tragic than it is, but oh well. But like with the hoodie, I don't know if people remember. Eren always wore a hoodie, like, you know, when you spoke to Historia with the pregnancy plan thing. Also when he spoke to Floch, and in in the last episode of Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 1, he was wearing a hoodie. That hoodie, even as an Eren shipper, should have gone to Mikasa. However, it went to Historia's child. Now that puts me off a little bit. Of course, I'm not like saying it's confirmed Eren the father or whatever shit like that. It's just that kind of put me off in some ways. Like, perhaps maybe that's a way of Historia's way of maybe remembering Eren. Maybe Historia wanted the child to have the father's hoodie, which is Eren. I don't know. A lot of things are left unanswered, and yeah, like, it's good to leave things unanswered, but I don't think this many things should have been left unanswered. But like, I did hear that apparently this chapter, Isayama released a fake chapter 139, which I don't think is the case. The chapter name was very weird. I gotta give you that. The chapter name was kind of weird. It wasn't what I expected. As an era shipper, chapter name could have been like Enemies of Humanity, or as a general name of a ship, maybe it could be Free or something. That's what I thought it would have been, maybe named like Free or something, or We Are Free, or I don't know, something like that. Not, I forgot what the chapter's name was, but it was something with a tree.
No chance.
But generally, Eren goes from being a freaking Titan shifter to a freaking reincarnated bird. Not what I expect. Of course, I'm not saying that it's confirmed that he was reincarnated into a bird, but from the last like 2 panels. Sorry, I'm tired. I couldn't even sleep last night because of this freaking chapter. But I think he did get reincarnated into a bird, because well, he pecked at Mika's scarf. So I take it that was Eren as the bird. Of course, do I think his story married the farmer? I don't fucking know. Apparently she married someone. Didn't really define who she exactly married. It just said she married someone. Probably would have been the farmer. However, I don't genuinely think she actually really like loves him, because sure, to me I think the farmer was a Jaegerist, and also the letter that the story sent. The letter, of course, the story wrote something. She was talking about the Titans, but it only showed Armin reading one line out of it. Didn't really like. It didn't really say much in it. Just Armin read one line out of it, which was probably the ending line or something. I don't know, but it didn't really have much in it. It just spoke of Titans, but there might have been more things that were in it. We don't know. Same with the pregnancy plan. We don't know if what Eren's answer would have been. We didn't even know if Eren said yes that he would have been the father or not. Like, that's left unanswered. Ymir's POV, we don't really know if the full POV of her. Historia's POV, still kind of a mystery a little bit. Eren's POV is, I would probably say, covered, but that was kind of would have been expected, because if they ended without ending with Eren's POV, then that would have been a bit of a disappointment. I would say that. But for like in real sense, I still believe Eren's the father no matter what. I'm not gonna believe it's the farmer who was relevant, and he still stayed relevant all the way to the end. Never revealed his name, never revealed his face, didn't even know what the hell he looks like. And with his I don't know, man. Like, did I cry? I wouldn't say I cried, but I felt very discomfort. Like, I felt kind of uncomfortable because of how the way it ended. But if it ended like this, it ended like this. Nothing I can really do about it. It's done and done. Nothing's gonna change. Of course, what I'm saying, what I think Isayama should do an interview, like to confirm things, the stuff that people wanted to know and confirm things. Like if people still wanted to know if Eren was Paul or not, something like that, or know what Ymir's POV was, stuff like that. But I don't think he's gonna do an interview because he's probably tired of doing like an 11-year manga which is not finished. I don't know if you guys know this app. It's called Kitsu. I click. It normally shows like upcoming episodes, series, stuff like that. And on the manga section, Attack on Titan, it showed 141 chapters. I don't know about that. It showed, up to 41 chapters, which it ended up 139, but it shows 141. Don't know. But to put it bluntly, a lot of things are left kind of unanswered. Good to leave things like a mystery, but I think it's not that kind of mystery. But either way, still, thank you Isayama for thank you Isayama for making Attack on Titan. I do regret kind of watching this, because I really did not want to know any of this after watching the ending. I'm not saying because if the ending is bad or not. I'm just saying I really shouldn't have watched this, and I don't know why my dumb self decided to watch Attack on Titan. But, it's just the thought of his story being, but I guess not. I think I'm also interested in I think it's also because with the story being my favorite character. I feel like that's probably also why with her being with the farmer, he's just kind of freaking dumb and stupid for me. Could be because I'm an relationship, I don't know, but it's just the farmer. The farmer, people will actually start shipping the farmer even though he's how many words has he said? He hasn't even said he's I think out of everything he literally says about I think he says about 2 lines, and that's about that. I really feel like if it was the farmers, they could have maybe shown a panel of the child being born, or something like that. However, they decided to show the child in 3 years in the future, which I think that could have been a reveal for Eren being the father. I don't freaking know. It's just, all I can say is I did not expect Attack on Titan to end this way. That's all I'm gonna say. I really did not expect AOT to end this way. It was kind of a shock. But I'll get over it after a few days. But when the anime episodes come out for it, then I'll probably get stuck again for a few days, but then get over it. Of course I'm not really over it yet because it just came out yesterday. The worst part was I read the chapter late at night and I could not sleep. But oh well, whatever is done is done. Nothing can change. Just not what I expected. And yeah, hopefully Isayama Hopefully Isayama's proud of the amount of work he did. Gotta say, it takes dedication to like do a full manga, to be honest. It takes a lot of dedication for it. If I had to have done a manga, I would literally get lazy on like first chap. Like I wouldn't even be able to complete the first chap. So it takes a lot of dedication to finish a manga. Gotta give you that. So props to Isayama for completing the manga. I am glad that I've been part of the ride, but still a bit upset and disappointed with the way they ended. But oh well, whatever's done is done. Can't change. That's all I can really say at this point. I know I've said that a couple times already. I kind of just clicked broadcast and just started rambling out of my head. Never really thought about what to say. But if you want to know who do I think the father is, I think Eren is the father because of the child looking like a mix of Eren and Historia. It has Eren's eyebrows, I can say that. I don't even think the farm movie has fucking eyebrows. Has Eren's eyebrows, has a mix of the face, has Historia's colored hair, has whatchamacallit now, maybe has whatchamacallit now, Eren's like messy kind of style hair in a way. Like in the mid time skip, not the full time skip, in the mid time skip was when it was when, remember, if I don't remember, when Eren had like when Eren lifted up the boat as the Titan. If you remember in episode 10, I think it was, or episode 9, I think it's episode 9 of Attack on Titan season 4. That kind of hair, it looks like that kind of hair, but just like more spread out, and more messier. Kind of also like the child also like his story is also kind of giving me fake smile vibes. She doesn't look like she's completely like really happy. I really don't know. Maybe that's why she also looks so grim, because maybe the father, Eren being dead, knowing the father, like the real father, isn't around. Don't know. She just gives me fake smile vibes. I don't know. It's fucking confusing. That's all I can say. But do I think Eren would have become canon? I really don't know. Maybe not. So I think America would have become okay. In my opinion, I think a lot of ships had its own chance of being canon, except that one. But like Eren, Mika, Erisu, Yumikiri, Oni X Armin, and Jean X Peak, I believe those are probably canon. Oni X Armin is probably confirmed canon. Jean X Peak, I would believe that one's also canon. But Eren Mika and Erisu, I believe they've both had the canon moments. Like, despite maybe Mika having more canon moments than Erisu, they both had their own canon moments in their own ways. That's what I believe. Like, well, then again, Isayama just stomped on most ships, to be honest. The fact that Eren, Mika and Erisu being like one of the top like faves, I wouldn't say top faves, but like top popular ones.
That's it.
He stomped on both of them. So I really don't know. There's not much to say at this point. All I can say is that the second time has ended. Not the way I expected it to, but it ended. Nothing can change. But I do still think that Eren's the father still though, because of the child looking more like Eren. Also has a little of a mixture of the smile, like it has his story smile and a mix of Eren's smile in there as well. Also has like the kind of same look of which Eren gives as well. But I think what they should have added was Ymir's POV. I think that's also what people also wanted to know, was Ymir's POV. We didn't get much of Ymir. Ymir, like, she played a quite important role in this, but she didn't really get much of a massive POV in this. That's what I believe. And also the reason why I don't really believe his story really, like the farmer was always like irrelevant, was because they didn't even show the wedding between the farmer and Historia. It just apparently says that they got married, so I really can't say like if that's true or not. Yes, Armin says that told Ryan that don't hit on a married woman or bite you, or you know the saying. Oh, when he says that he don't hit on a married woman because it will bite you. And he goes, That's what it's on says, but however it doesn't show the actual wedding or anything, meaning that the marriage wasn't really actually irrelevant, so we can't really say if Historia really loved the farmer. I just believe, I don't know, it's just the farmer is really relevant to the whole story. I don't believe he was even relevant. To me, the pregnancy plot felt like it was going to play a major role, but that got slammed to the freaking hole. That's all I can say. That just got slammed in the freaking hole. Like, I still... It would be cool for him to have 2 separate endings, but then again, that probably won't happen because making a manga is really hard. So I doubt he's gonna have 2 endings, so that's all I can say. But either way, no, this is just my opinion. Also, like, what I will say is it's pretty cool of how everyone comes together though. Like of how Marley and Aldia both become one together, and they both respect now, and they both like become like one full like country nation. What I think nation will be better to say. Quite cool of how both Marley and Aldia both become like one nation. I like the logo. The logo is pretty cool. The logo has like the 2 guns crossing, and then the Wings of Freedom on the side of those guns. I will say that's pretty cool. Like I will give you that. I think it's pretty cool of how they'll become one. Even though I don't ship Eremika, I feel kind of bad for Mikasa because, well, she's the only one who's lonely, but everyone's still like, everyone's living out their lives, and like, you know, that's just what I believe. But, you know, this is my opinion. You can disagree, agree, whatever you want, I really don't care. It's just respect other people's opinions. That's all I'm gonna say. If you think the farmer's the father, I'll still respect yours. And of course, if you still think Ares is bad, I'll still respect yours, as long as you respect my opinion. That's all I'm gonna say. I really don't care, just as long as you respect other people's opinions. Don't argue of whose opinions are better, just respect each other's opinions. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, let me just give me a second quickly. Wait. There you go. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's what I think. And yeah, thank you for watching. And I did post a review on my other account, but I was meant to post on this account, but I forgot that my phone and this account were different. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys.